Guys, I'm Emmanuel Vendette, Multihullsworld. Today I'm in Saint Lucia in the Rodney Bay Marina for the ARC 25 arrival, and we will discover together 32 multihulls here. Let's go. Hi Paul, so you are the manager of World Cruising Club. It's the 40th ARC here in Saint Lucia. Can you tell me about this rally, this edition, about multihulls, of course, because we are with Multihulls World community?
Yes, absolutely. So this is ARC 2025, the 40th edition of the Atlantic Rally for cruisers. It's been a great year for the rally this year. Obviously, a few boats have had a few challenges with equipment and things like that coming across. But on the whole, we've had some really successful crossings and some quick passage times as well, which means that the boats arrived here in Saint Lucia in really good time to enjoy the programme here in the Caribbean. Yeah. It's been quite a competitive time at sea with over 30 boats in the multihull division. The first boats, which was Picomole, they arrived after 10 days, 18 hours.
Oh, that's great.
So
that's
a nice quick passage for
and
them.
And second,
second
class?
We had the Squid, which I think is Mosodon 42. And then we had the third boat in was of the same brand, but the 57 model, Avel Valaz, crossing after Squid.
Ah, that's very good. So, and tomorrow we get the prize giving. Yeah, and you will give a prize, I guess.
Many prizes, and not just for the positions that boats cross the finishing line in. It's all about celebrating the achievements of those on the rally. So yes, we'll award on corrected time, taking into account any engine hours that the boats used. We'll award those positions, but I'd like to keep those a bit secret until the prize giving tomorrow.
I guess. And a few words about road cruising, the rally around the world.
Yes, so some of the fleets arriving here in Saint Lucia will come back to Rodney Bay, Saint Lucia in January, and the office for the World Arc event opens 5th of January, and we set off from here as a fleet going across the Caribbean Sea to Panama and into the Pacific Ocean in early January. So for some boats on the ARC and ARC Plus this year, this is just the completion of the first chapter of what it will be a really exciting adventure around the world.
Thank you so much, Paul. Hi, Chris.
Manuel, how are you?
I'm fine. So you are Australian. You're from Brisbane, something like that.
From,
Gold Coast.
just south of Brisbane, from the Gold Coast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you have bought 2 years ago a Lagoon 36.
I did, yeah. So my wife and I travelled to the Mediterranean 2 years ago, and we bought the boat. And we have spent the last 2 seasons travelling around Turkey and Greece and the rest of the Mediterranean. And then we decided that it was always in the plans to take the boat back to Australia. So we decided that this year would be the year we would begin that passage. And then, we considered taking the boat by ourselves, but then we had many people and many friends that we spoke to had done the journey through the Atlantic Rally for cruising, the ARC. And so we took a look at the ARC, and it seemed great. Lots of boats doing it in company, very professional. Safety inspections, just making sure that you're well prepared for such a journey.
Yeah, you feel very secure.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And
so you had some preparation?
Yeah, so my wife wasn't keen to do a long passage, so she flies Emirates. So she flew home, and so I had the opportunity. I also spent 20 years in the Navy. With some mates that I've known for more than 40 years.
So you have friends for life?
Yeah, friends for life. So I invited 4 of my good mates from old Navy days to come on this this journey across the Atlantic, and a once in a lifetime opportunity. So they came along. So there was 5 of us, and we started together in Gibraltar, and we travelled from Gibraltar down to Las Palmas. Got to Las Palmas in the beginning of November and spent that time preparing the boat and getting it ready for the Atlantic crossing, of which we just completed. And they.
So how it was, because you were 5 Lagoon 46, so the most popular model.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it was a race in the race?
Well,
something like that?
Well, you know, we entered it it's a rally, but if there's boats on the water, it turns into a race. So we bought some really good sails, and we unfortunately in the first 2 days we smashed them, and so all of our downwind sails got torn up. So we ended up just jibing all the way to Saint Lucia, but and it was hard. It was we were expecting to get to Saint Lucia and just have this huge celebration, and whilst there was a huge celebration, it was balanced with more of just a sigh of relief, because it was really, really hard out there. You know, you're in 4-hour watches, you know, on and off, and the weather was brutal. You know, we had up to 40 knots of wind.
Oh, really?
Oh, brutal.
So perhaps your wife was.
She absolutely made the right decision not to come and across, but yeah, so it was really hard.
Well, anyway, you have a good shape now.
But, yeah, absolutely, and the boat performed amazing. So when I say it was hard, it was more hard for the human element.
But the boat is okay. We can do just a tour.
Yeah, we can do a tour. Yeah. So the boat was fantastic. Where would you like to go?
You can go from deck if you want.
Yeah. So we're still cleaning up, Manuel. You know, we've got a lot of the cushions up.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so just.
But you are absolutely well protected in the fly bridge.
Oh, the fly bridge was fantastic. No wet weather gear required. Even with the squalls and the rain, we were very well protected. Very easy to get down to the cockpit, and you know, for meals and things like that, and then very comfortable up here on the fly bridge.
Okay.
And you've got everything. You know, you can access everything from the fly bridge.
Yeah, of course. And you had some problem with the sails, you said?
Yeah, sails. Yeah, they're with the sail maker now, getting repaired. The main's fine and the jib's fine, but it was the asymmetric. We had a big asymmetric made just for the crossing, and we tore it, and then we had a parasailer, and we wrapped it around the forestay. We wrapped it around the forestay.
Okay.
So.
But the jib is here. Mainsail is here, so
so you had fine.
You had something to finish.
And we had a code 0, and we used those 3 sails to get back.
Okay, so we just have a tour in the boat?
Yeah.
Because the Lagoon 46 is really comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's very comfortable.
It's a transatlantic ambience, we know. But it's
you've got your navigation station, everything's down here. It's still a bit messy as we're cleaning up. It's very comfortable. You know, lots of refrigeration. It's great. It's got 5 air conditioners. The Utrimmers laugh at us, you know,
so cool.
but because you know
so you have Starlink, I guess, something like that.
Yeah, we have Starlink. We have lots of air conditioning, a big generator set.
Yeah, so you are very catamaran really comfortable.
It's for my wife, right?
But she's not here. But she will coming in there. So
yeah, she's coming back. So I'm flying home for Christmas, and then coming back with my wife, and then we're going to continue. So the plan is that we will travel down the south of the Caribbean. We will we'll be in the Panama Canal about middle of March. We'll go through the Panama Canal, go to the Galapagos Islands, to Marquesas, to Tahiti, and be in Tahiti by around September.
That's nice.
And then our son gets married in October, so we'll make a decision on whether we leave it in Tahiti for a year and then sail it back to the Gold Coast, or whether we just continue sailing back to the Gold Coast. So I've got some other friends that are joining the boat for that passage. So it's something to look forward to, and we're looking forward to to doing the southern part of the Caribbean, the ABC Islands, and across to Panama. And then, of course, the Pacific is supposed to be just gorgeous. So we're really looking forward to getting into the Pacific Islands and that part of the journey. So
Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
you're welcome. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Tim. How are you?
Good, thank you. Well, here we are in Saint Lucia,
Yeah.
finally, after doing the Arc.
You had
The-
just
the
crossed
40th
the
crossing.
Atlantic.
We have just crossed the Atlantic, and there's 6 total on board, so 3 watches of 2 each, and we had some experienced sailors with us, and it made the journey
Yes,
very
I saw
enjoyable.
this. You have done something like this.
Yes, it was never on the radar 10 years ago, nor was only a catamaran, but we, through a friend of mine, ended up buying a 45-foot Outremer, which we sailed around the Mediterranean and enjoyed that so much that we sold that and upgraded to this 52.
Ah, that's nice. You can just have a tour.
Yes, sure. The reason we got the 52 is the size is just right for us. The main sail is accessible. All the sails are a size that we can handle ourselves. Although we've got crew to help,
Yes.
it just makes it easier if the
It's
weights are
really
down.
nice. This sharp
Yes.
table like
This
this.
is the chart table, and we did a lot of our navigation here, particularly at night.
So it's your
indoors.
place, captain place.
Yeah, the captain's seat. Bit of rock and roll in there too.
Ah, yeah, that's nice. So let's go
Yeah,
outside.
And of
just
course,
sorry.
the most important part here is the coffee machine and the air
Ah,
fryer.
yeah. I just
with-
tasted it, and it's perfect.
There's,
Yeah, an espresso.
there's nothing like good coffee for a successful voyage.
All electric.
Yeah, it's an all-electric boat.
Ah, okay.
We decided to not take gas because of the difficulties of different gas mixes across the globe as you travel around.
That's a good idea. So all electric.
Yeah, all electric. And we did add some air conditioners to the aft cabins and a generator to support the
Okay.
electric. And in doing that, we freed up our gas locker out here, and a bit of a personal addition here. There's a drink fridge.
Okay.
It seems that it's a very, very
Oh,
important,
yeah, it's big.
very important addition for Australians. A big beer fridge.
Okay,
Yeah.
we have a tour
Yes,
on the deck.
come through. Yeah.
I follow you.
The 52 has one helm on the starboard side, but it also has as a backup,
Yeah, okay.
as an option, a tiller.
Okay.
So if anything happens with the steering, you've always got this as a backup. We don't use it all that often. In fact,
But you have it anyway.
we have it, and it's a good backup. This is one of the 2 best seats in the house, sitting out here, particularly at night. The crossing, there was a full moon for the crossing, and sitting out here under the moon
Wow.
and the waves, just a great downhill ride.
So it was a great crossing, I guess.
It was. We'd always heard about the downwind sailing, the trade wind sailing, and yeah,
Daggerboard.
yes, we've got dagger boards on the 52. We only had them down partially for the crossing, because downwind we didn't need much for. We've got a generator located in here,
Okay.
which we ran the generator about 40 hours for the crossing, and the main engines were only run about 10 hours in total. So our fuel bill was about 100 litres for the crossing. Solar gave us a bit, but obviously the days we didn't get too much. We
So the finette, it's
Yes.
huge.
big
It's huge
trampoline
of
at
this
the front.
Outremer.
And this is typical of the Outremer's, where
Yeah,
you have
because
long bows.
it's light, of
It
course.
makes them a very seaworthy boat. You go downwind on some of those big waves, and you know you know that the bow's going to come back out at the bottom. We did have one wave, came straight up over the top, right over the top of the cabin.
Oh, really?
Only once.
Okay.
Only once.
And your top speed?
Top speed 23.6 knots,
Wow.
and we did 23 three times on the trip.
That's good.
And regularly 18s and 20s and the boat develops a real hum, and I call it the boat singing to us,
Wow.
enjoying. Yeah, so
Okay.
we're fortunate we picked up a parasailer
Okay.
to match the boat, and hadn't really sailed it before the race. We'd hoisted it once to make sure the height was right. That's all we'd done. But we got on the third day, or the fourth day it was, after we'd headed south to get down into some better winds, we hoisted the parasail, initially with the mainsail up as well, because I was a little bit conservative. I wanted to keep the main just in case something happened with the parasail. But after a day and a half, the parasail was behaving itself through some squalls, and the main was just flagging at the back, so we decided to drop it. And we had the parasail up then for 8 straight days with no main at all.
Okay.
And we carried it to just outside Pigeon Island. So it's a brilliant sail, and my crew who have got some racing background as well, they were sort of a little bit between what can they do, you know, apart from adjusting the autopilot course and things around squalls. There wasn't a lot of sail changes, which is unusual for me because I normally have sail changes happening all the time. But anyway, we had a great crossing. It was really good.
Yeah. So now you are just joined the glide.
Yes, we come across to the Caribbean and decided to continue on through the Panama into the Pacific, and the Gliwo, the Outremer, are running the Grand Large Yachting World Odyssey, which we're joining here in Martinique. Tomorrow we head up to Martinique to join that, and in March, middle of March, we go through the Panama, out of the Pacific, and some more downwind sailing over there. So we're looking forward to that as well. And end of next year, November, we'll end up in New Zealand, where we'll end our journey for now and head back to Australia and get some more time back home.
Thank you so much. Have a nice trip.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hi Yuri, hi Yuna.
Hello, Emmanuel. How are
So,
you?
no boat, but wow, a picture like this, just to love, just to joke a little
We
bit.
do have a boat.
Yeah,
we do
you
have
have
a
a
boat.
boat.
We promise
Yeah,
his name
yeah,
is
yeah.
Sniky.
Yeah, Sniky. So Sniky is a Nautitech 48.
Oh,
Yes?
yes,
That's
yes.
it. And it's the first to cross with the arc, that's it?
That is
Yes.
correct. So this is the company is Nautitech 48 Open. This is the first Nautitech Open to cross the Atlantic as part of the ARC, and we're quite privileged to be part of this journey because apparently it is the 40th anniversary of the ARC, and this is our first boat.
Really? It's the first boat,
Our
okay.
first boat. We are very new to sailing. We literally, the moment we took possession of the boat in La Rochelle from the factory back in July this year, it has been a very intense process of going through the
Yeah,
delivery,
learning about sailing, something like that.
learning how to sail the boat, learning the systems on the boat, stress testing all the systems, and then taking it out of La Rochelle and sailing around the Mets and enjoying beautiful Mediterranean Sea while preparing mentally, physically for the crossing of the Atlantic. So
Also, we learn how to provision the boat because it's very important to feed our team. And yeah.
Exactly. The smell of bread during the crossing is probably one of those
Yeah.
things that I never thought I would appreciate so much. It's a great product because we are new to sailing. For us, it was a very difficult decision, and we are lucky to surround ourselves with the right people, right experts to advise us properly. And the way we made our decision was kind of very methodical. So you have two extremes in the sailing world. You have the lagunas of the world, where are big sailing boats, cruising boats. They don't go fast, but they're very spacious, big. And then you have these racing boats that have literally no comfort but just the performance. We were looking for something in the middle where
A good balance. A good balance
balance.
between,
Good balance between
comfort,
the comfort
and
luxury,
performance.
comfort, quality of the build, and performance. And we managed to sail quite fast on Norditech 48 Open, and it was quite surprising. Overall, our expectations have been met and exceeded in a way, because like even today, we're still trying to process what just happened to us.
Yes.
From the moment we got the boat, and here we are in Saint Lucia, it only took 5 months. We hear people spend years and years preparing for this
Preparing,
crossing,
yeah.
and we did it, no problem, no issues. We still have so much food left, by the way.
Yeah.
So you can be sail teacher now, something like that, no?
What's that?
You can be a sail teacher now. No?
Exactly. I think we've got such appropriate advice. Go
But
ahead.
we had a good team on the board as well. We had professional skipper David Pritchard on board too, and two ladies, they were helping us, and also according to the boat quality, it's very well made. It doesn't squeak during the
So
sailing.
you had no problem.
No,
so
because
during
for
the
me it
crossing.
was very big thing, squeaking boat. So it was really good.
And what is your program now?
So right now we're going to spend a few years in the Caribbean just exploring, because again we still need to gain a little bit more experience, and Caribbean is a nice place
Yeah, that's
to
it.
explore. We want to see the Caribbean. We love this kind of lifestyle. And then the plan is to keep pushing westward towards Panama and crossing the Pacific and do the circumnavigation
And then one
around the world. We want to arrive back in Saint Lucia, but from the other end.
Yeah, okay.
So
And
that's-
where you are from?
We are cosmopolitans. We were born in Ukraine, and we moved to North America, Canada 25 years ago. So we
So now you're based in Canada?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so perhaps just have a stop with the boat.
Yeah, so we'll spend some time here. We love the Caribbean, and
It's not so far away from Canada.
exactly, yeah.
But if you are in the East Coast, I guess, or
Yes.
Yeah.
on the
And
Great
actually,
Lakes.
it's quite comfortable to live on the boat. This is our idea. We can come here and spend months and months of.
Yeah, you can
aboard.
live aboard, yes, of course.
And,
You can walk, you
it's-
can stay a
yeah,
lot of time.
it's almost like a luxury hotel on the water. So we're happy to do that. We want to continue with that. We want to actually do exactly that, and spend more time on the boat, right?
Yes.
Now we hear all these interesting stories from other people that they went to all these different islands, to unique places where you cannot drive to or fly to.
Looking forward
And
to that.
that's-
Yeah,
yeah,
to
and
beautiful marina, anchor where nobody's there. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, that's
clear
a good-
water.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
very
So-
nice.
And I must also mention that the support that we received from Norditech was quite impressive. For them,
Yes.
they were motivated and interested, because they wanted to see what the boat is capable of. And of course, for us, everything was new, but together as a team, they provided excellent support. We're quite happy with having them behind us, and that's why the sailing was no big deal for us. I mean, everything was fine, no issues, and we were not even scared, right? Because we knew it's a comfortable,
Yeah.
safe boat to
Well,
sail around.
For me, it was better than I expected, because to be a new sailor and going into unknown, it was kind of anxious decision.
Yeah, of
but
course.
no, it went really well, better than expected.
Yeah, exactly. So it's.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much
you,
for
our
sharing
pleasure.
this experience with us. Just a little look. They did it. Arc Rally finishes. Ciao. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.